Welcome to the He's Got Issues DC Comics edition number 15. I'm John Cooney here to preview new DC Comics being released May 29th, 2013, beginning alphabetically with Adventures of Superman number 1. Don't miss this debut of this all-new digital-first series starring the Man of Tomorrow, written and illustrated by some of comics' finest talents. Witness Superman's first encounter with the work of Lex Luthor, brought to you by Jeff Parker of Hulk and Chris Samney of Daredevil. Next, we've got Batman the Dark Knight Annual number 1. In Once Upon a Midnight Dreary, three of the Dark Knight's greatest foes unite to tackle the threat of Batman head-on. Will the diabolical scheming of Scarecrow, Mad Hatter, and the Penguin be too much for Batman to handle? We've also got Catwoman Annual number 1. It's Cat vs. Bird for the dark heart of Gotham City. Kicking off an explosive new storyline that continues into Catwoman, Selina must choose work for a master or pay a high price for her freedom. We've also got Earth 2 Annual number 1. The new Batman of Earth 2 debuts as the Atom begins a mission to lead a team of heroes, but are any of them prepared for the threat they are about to face? Next, we've got Injustice Gods Among Us number 5, based on the upcoming DC fighting game from NetherRealm Studios, creators of Mortal Kombat. Batman has two allies, Damian and Dick Grayson. One is with him, while the other has joined Superman's cause. The conflict between the Dark Knight and the Man of Steel is about to turn very personal. Plus, the Flash travels to Australia and ponders his own allegiances. We've also got Justice League of America number 4. The League uncovers the leader of the Society of Supervillains, but can such a diverse group of heroes defeat the collective might of the Society? And in the backup story, Manhunter goes behind the scenes to learn more about the secret society. We've also got Red Hood and the Outlaws Annual number 1. Arsenal finally confronts Green Arrow, but it may be a short-lived reunion as someone from their past is targeting them both. Find out what the feud between Arsenal and Green Arrow is about, along with secrets from Roy Harper's history. Next, we've got Smallville Season 11 Special number 1. Detective John Jones, the Martian Manhunter, steps into the Smallville spotlight in Effigy, a standalone adventure. A grisly murder in Gotham City sends the Martian Manhunter on a quest to confront his past, guest starring Batman and Nightwing. And we've got Wake number 1 of 10, There's Something Down There. When marine biologist Lee Archer is approached by the Department of Homeland Security for help with a new threat, she declines, but quickly realizes they won't take no for an answer. Soon she's plunging into the depths of the Arctic Circle to a secret underwater oil rig where they've discovered something miraculous and terrifying. Writer Scott Snyder of Batman and American Vampire and artist Sean Murphy of Punk Rock Jesus brings their acclaimed talents to this sci-fi horror epic that explores the horrors of the deep, probes the origins of human history, and leaps far beyond to a frightening future. Out in trades this week, we've got Absolute Top 10 hardcover in Neopolis's Precinct 10, where every citizen is blessed with superpowers. They are the law. A talking armored dog, a genetically engineered perfect woman, a high-tech cowboy, an indestructible man, a rookie with a toy box full of helpers. These are the cops of the Eisner Award-winning series Top 10. Now their adventures, written by Alan Moore, are collected in this new slip-cased edition. Collects Top 10 number 1 through 12, Smacks number 1 through 5, a story from America's Best Comic Special number 1, and the graphic novel Top 10 The 49ers. Next, we've got Batman Noir Eduardo Risso hardcover. Batman Noir Eduardo Risso spotlights the art of 100 Bullets illustrator Eduardo Risso, which casts the Dark Knight in a deep shadow on every page. Written by his frequent collaborator Brian Azzarello, this title includes tales from a variety of Batman projects, including Broken City, a profound examination of the Dark Knight detective and the grim metropolis that he protects. While hunting the murder of a small boy's parents, Batman is caught up in his own investigation and ruminations, only to fall prey to a deadly new pair of killers who have been stalking him. Collects Batman number 620 to 625, the Batman serial from Wednesday Comics number 1 through 12, Flashpoint Batman Night of Vengeance 1 through 3, and stories from Batman Gotham Knights number 8. Next, we've got Lucifer Volume 1 trade paperback. Cast out of heaven, Lucifer Morningstar has resigned his throne in hell for Los Angeles. Emerging from the pages of The Sandman, the former Lord of Hell is enjoying retirement as the proprietor of LA's most elite piano bar when an assignment from the creator himself threatens to change all that. Collects Sandman Presents Lucifer number 1 through 3 and Lucifer number 1 to 13, material that was collected previously in Lucifer Volume 1, Devil and the Gateway, and Lucifer Volume 2, Children and Monsters. We've also got New Teen Titans Omnibus Volume 3 hardcover. In this third massive collection of the hit 1980s series from the acclaimed team of writer Marv Wolfman and artist George Perez, the Titans battle the villainy of Hive, face the evil Dr. Light, witness the trial of Deathstroke, and try to rescue the dark hero known as Raven from her own father, Trigon. Collects Tales of Teen Titans 45 to 61 and 66 to 67, New Teen Titans number 38, New Teen Titans number 1 through 6, and Secret Origins Annual number 3. Next, we've got Phantom Stranger, Volume 1, A Stranger Among Us trade paperback. Who has been sacrificed? Who is guilty? Who can save us? And who is the Phantom Stranger? Cursed for a betrayal that affected the very course of history, the stranger walks the earth attempting to atone for his sins. His actions have consequences, and as he fulfills his duty, the people he encounters will never be the same. Collects Phantom Stranger number 0 through 5. We've also got Superboy Volume 2 Extraction trade paperback. When the organization known as Nowhere captures Superboy, the Teen Titans and Legion Lost, and pits the young heroes against each other to weed out the weak, it will take everything Superboy has to save himself and his new friends from each other. Collect Superboy number 0 and 8 through 12 and Teen Titans number 10. And last, we've got Watchmen hardcover. In the mid-'80s, Alan Moore and Dave Gibbons created Watchmen, changing the course of comics history and essentially remaking how popular culture perceived the genre. Popularly cited as the point where comics came of age, Watchmen's sophisticated take on superheroes has been universally acclaimed for its psychological depth and realism. Now DC collects this series in a popular deluxe edition format. Collects Watchmen number 1 through 12 and includes sketches, bonus material, and a new introduction by artist Dave Gibbons. Okay, so that's it for DC this week, but there's still plenty of other books out as well, so be sure to check out my YouTube channel at he'sgotissues.com to see both the Marvel and Indies videos for this week, as well as my featured video with the usual roundup of all my favorites for the week, with a little more depth and insight than you get here. And if you like these videos, be sure to let me know by leaving a comment and subscribing. You can also follow He's Got Issues on Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest to see everything I'm reading as I read it. So until next week, I'm John Cooney, and I've got issues.